This is part two of phase three of going up Hobble Creek Canyon. We talked about this loop in part one. From that point, there's going to be two options to get up the canyon. Is um, one option, which will be the most expensive and maybe the most difficult, is is having a little connector to the paved path here. And the reason it's difficult is this is where the river is. And so there would have to be some type of bridge over to the paved path to make the connection back over to continue up the canyon, because we can't continue up the canyon this way because we're dealing with the golf course and private property here. So um, our only choice is to go up the paved path. And so if somehow by some miracle we can we can get a bridge built here, people could catch this paved path and take a short ride up the paved path to the existing crosswalk here, up the canyon. From that point, you could continue taking the paved path up the canyon. However, bikers and trail users don't like climbing up a paved path, and so from this point, we could cut a trail through the trees here and do a switchback or two to get up to a ridge line along the canyon here. This ridge is really cool because there's an old ancient pipeline up in that area. And I've walked, I haven't been able to bike because it's impossible to bike, but I've walked this entire section on this ridge line. So it's already there. There's a pipeline there. With a little bit of work, you could make this into a pretty cool mountain bike, equestrian, or hiking trail. But that pipeline goes all the way till you get to the driving range here. From that point, my first thought was let's go around the driving range, but I don't know if that's even possible. And so we might need to hit the paved path again and bypass the driving range and then continue along this ridge line here, all the way up into Rotary or Centennial Park. And I think this is Springville City property. And so you could stop there. From that, a side note from there, there's potential there's already a trail here, but you could have, other trails going up this little canyon here. But that's our plan to get up to at least Centennial Park, up Hobble Creek Canyon. This is probably the most difficult part of the trail because of the bridge and this old pipeline. I don't know what type of issues we'd run across there. It wouldn't be hard to make the trail, but just getting permission to make it there from I think that's Forest Service property. So anyway, that's our plan to get up to Centennial Park.